Hey, Parsec. Wow, dude. It's like seemingly without fail. Every time, like right as I start up ASMR, Mimi decides now is my moment. I must pop off on the furniture. And she's seeing the opportunity and taking it. I have one of the laziest dinners possible. I haven't had this in a super long time. I only had this like on 2 occasions in the past. Either when I was sick or like at my grandma's house. It's like Lipton instant chicken noodle soup. I think this is one of those things that's like it's not very high quality, but if you have like a childhood memory associated with it, it has like a taste of nostalgia. I put a little bit of cream on this though. It's actually not bad. Hey, baby. Yeah, this is actually weirdly good. I probably should have gone live after finishing my food, but I mean, I don't know, here we are. Maybe I can mute. I don't know, is it coming through? Maybe you're getting like spoon on cup sounds or like gulping sounds. I can mute. How is it? It's in not like, oh god, super terrible. I feel like I need to be really careful with this cup though. It's like a metal cup. I have this cup that's like I mean it's basically like a thermos except it's open on the top. But it functions, you know, based on similar principle. There's like a air gap, but that also means that it's gonna have like some pretty rough sounds if I like bash my spoon against it. I have I have more space, so I had actually set up today to be able to do my bar ASMR more comfortably. I rearranged my furniture a little bit, and I laid out some microfiber cloths on a table. Hey, Belmont. But I don't know. I felt pretty low energy, so I thought maybe I would have my stream reflect that. I'm well. I hope you are too. New content. I haven't been keeping up with that at all. Is there going to be like a level expansion? Like, are you going to be able to get higher level? Because it's going to really change how you build. Optimizing for 12th level versus something else. Lots of cut content. Interesting. BRB. I decided I should get like a wooden implement. Alright, I have now wooden chopsticks instead of a spoon, so we'll see how that goes trying to eat soup. But I mean, I like Asian noodle soups with chopsticks, so why not? That's kind of curious. Cutting out a bunch of content and then putting it all back in. I wonder what's going on there. And when I bought this, I hadn't had it in a really long time and I was not ready for it to be this much soup. This is so much more food than a ramen cup for like the same price. My esophagus is making weird sounds. Thank you so much, Amaro. That's such a good emote for you. Oh yeah, I forgot to add you your point. Thanks for handling that too. Thanks for hanging out. Everyone stuck around. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something for that. I think the perfect thing to do for 2 years would be I think, well, this would be more of a celebration of what we were doing like 1 year ago, but I think we should invite Moose. And Fish. And I think we should do 12 hours of Laoshan and Freedom Unite with no game audio. Like, we all turn the game audio off and just see how long it takes for us to go insane. Most people, when they do like an anniversary celebration, are like, give me money or whatever, and we're gonna be like let's take three mentally unstable people and put even more strain on ourselves by doing an incredibly repetitive, non interactive thing for 12 hours with no music. But, you know what? We could even lose money on that. I could then. Actually, Mo's probably won't take my money. But I could try to hire Mo's to make like a video edit, a compilation. Because I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna lose our minds. I don't think you can do 12 hours of Laoshan and stay sane with no music or game audio. That sounds... that sounds pretty psychologically strenuous. Alright, I'm gonna rinse out my cup. Oh, are you talking about Mo's? Wade Funk? Oh, they tricked you. Oh no. I see cushion. I'm like not lined up on my cushion. Okay. And then Chica Blessing. Peace be with you, and may you be greatly blessed with loving kindness. Alright, well, I may not be doing bar ASMR, but we have all of our implements around us that we can use to do bar ASMR, so we can use those for a sound assortment. And I have this as well. Treasury of Best Loved Poems. A book I inherited from my late grandfather. And then I accidentally brought this over as well. So, it's my wallet. So, I have like, just like, you know, individually packaged tea bags. And that's what I have here. And the one in my cup, while opening it, I accidentally ripped through the bag, so the tea leaves are spilling out. Into my tea. Just, I guess we can call it loose leaf. Hey, Berserk. So, I guess I'll be ingesting those tea leaves. Yeah, homemade loose leaf, I guess. I also happen to have this. I have a feeling that I'm not finding what it is you're talking about when you write sad slay. I tried searching for it on images and 7TV, and I'm pretty sure I found not what you're talking about. idea. And you got it immediately. Huh. Okay. Well, it is flying right over my head. I don't know if I want to use these. Oh, that's pretty loud. So, maybe if we move it away. I feel like that sounds weirdly good. Yeah. I was keeping these in like a restaurant to go container. There's like I don't really know how to describe it. It doesn't really come to a point. It's not conical. Flared cup. It's like a bowl size flared cup type thing. Plastic. And they have a lid. So I've been keeping these the globbles that I've taken out. It's probably actually storing them better than the container they come in, which is not airtight. But it seems like airtight isn't really the key. I think they just wear out over time from like squeezing them and maybe like dust or I don't know, because you can rinse them off. Probably they lose maybe some of their stickiness from stuff like dust and fur. And then as I wash them off, that's probably also wearing them out. Yeah. I think this will be a good way to store them, to preserve them. Certainly better than just leaving them out. feel like I kind of screwed myself. I thought, you know, I'd stayed up too late. And then I slept for like 4 hours, and I thought, this is fine. I can operate with this, and then when I get up, and I'll be able to stream after I go grocery shopping. And I got back, and like, man, I'm so sleepy. It's almost as if I needed to sleep more. I think I want to stay up for a bit though. I don't really want to become like diurnal to the extent of like going to bed early at night and waking up early in the morning. That'll make it really hard to stream. I mean, at least at the time that I'm intending. Alright, let's mute for sealing this back up. Let's explore this thing. I haven't explored too much with this canister. I guess it wasn't too much globals, but I could already feel them starting to wear out slightly. And then we would have to wash them. Somehow that rejuvenates them to like even just rinse them. Seems to like reactivate their stickiness. But that's also, you know, if we keep doing that over and over, that's what made them wear out as well. Let's see if we can find some nice sounds of this canister. Mimi's over there defeating my couch. Yeah, that's Mimi. It's like our Palico training. I feel like I once again failed to find any nice sounds out of the canister. Oh, wait, I got another idea. Let's see. I have one more idea. If this doesn't work. something like this. No, I feel like again that would be probably that would work better with like something of a different material. I feel like I think it's just the material. That's a little bit better, I think. I don't like the canister itself that much. Sounds. I like this. See here. See the outer lid. That's okay. I like the kind of matte finish. And so this is like a canister that I used to store my loose leaf tea in, and it has like 2 lids. It has like an inner lid, and that's the one that will pop out. If it makes a louder sound, it's that one. And then it's got this like kind of loose fitting cap type thing, which I think is, you know, just for looks. It's the painted portion. It's like cyan with a fractal-esque floral design. I don't know if there's like an actual name for that sort of design. I don't know. I don't really know my art history too well. Alright, well, I don't know what I feel about this thing. I think the lid is okay, but it's still kind of, I mean, maybe not so shockingly for a tin can. It sounds tinny. You know, probably shouldn't be a big surprise. It's the kind of timbre. Let's see if I can close this without it being super loud. Got it. I think these guys are pretty nice. These were my grandfather's scissors. They sound much better than the old scissors that I used to use. At least I think so. In my opinion, these sound better. I feel like they have a really satisfying snap. Excuse me for a moment. I will BRB. Okay, I've returned. But I have no idea if this is gonna be any good sounding. Hey Lemon. Yeah. They both might be too aggressive. I don't really know. But I'm gonna try them out. Hey Mouse. So, okay, I have 3 things. Let's start with the one that I think is gonna be the safest, I guess. I feel confident about this one. This one's definitely gonna sound good, I think. So, this is a necklace from my sister. I pretty much never adorn myself, so I don't wear it. But I like to keep it around. It's like a crystal. It came in this cardboard box. It's like a really small cardboard box. And cookies. I think that thing is like a nice timbre, so you know, that sounds pretty safe. That sounds fine. This one, I'm a little bit less sure about. We're gonna go to this because it's kind of big. It's gonna like cover up my face and whatnot. That's what my tracking. So I thought this was interesting because it can make so many different like pitches. But it's like kind of conical. I don't know. It feels like it's like amplifying itself somehow. But I like the timbre, and I feel like it's kind of interesting. Like it makes so many kind of like different sounds. Depending on where you tap on it, because of its shape. I don't know, it's a little unwieldy though. It's like pretty big. It's like a I think it's supposed to be like a miniature waste bin for use in a washroom, but I don't throw anything away into it, so it's not that for me. It's just like a squarish bucket, I guess. I don't know, but I tried tapping on it. Figured I'd bring it over. This one, I think this is gonna be potentially too aggressive, but I'm gonna try it on you anyways. Lucky you. So this is my epilator, but with the head taken off, so it's just like a swirly pin thing. Hey, this is actually not picking up like super loud. It's quite loud. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it might be a little aggressive. OBS says it's quieter than my bucket, but when I tried it out, I was like, this is pretty aggressive. Alright, so we're gonna do the obvious thing and turn it to the higher setting. I got even more aggressive. It tickles your ear. Yeah, that's ASMR. The autonomous sensory meridian response. I decided to try it out even though I thought it might be really aggressive and like a little loud because it kind of reminded me of like the tiny clippers when you go to get your haircut and they like trim the like fuzz and stuff. I don't know if you know what I mean. Sometimes they'll like trim the fuzz, or like I think they also use it on guys for like their like lineups or whatever. I think I've seen that. But yeah, that kind of like tickling sensation. That's the autonomous sensory meridian response. And I remember that I get that when they use the tiny clippers. And then I'll go to get my hair trimmed. Even though it's like a little bit aggressive and loud, probably not for everybody. I personally like it, so I decided to try it out on you guys. Munchlax. Wait, do I have one of these? I don't care. We're just gonna throw the Ultra Ball. You like it. I'm glad you liked it. Seemed like that was probably not Parsek's taste. So, yeah, sorry, Parsec. Man. Hey, what do you mean no one got it? Dude, we threw Ultra Balls. Bro. is happening? That's cause you stole it. Where's the catch message? That's right there. Munchlax escaped. No one caught it. Then you said Pokecheck. Me too. I'm mad stupid, dude. So, I showed up at the store pretty late, I guess. I was like 7 p.m., 7:30, I want to say, when I got to the grocery store. And I normally like to get savory bagels like cheddar or Asiago or onion or garlic or everything, or I don't know, at least like sesame or plain. But all they had left was they had cinnamon and raisin, just raisin, or they had jalapeno, and I don't mind jalapeno. I think it tastes good, but I don't usually like to buy like a half dozen of them. That's something that I would prefer to order like one of them at like a like a coffee house or a bakery or something like that. Because if you order a bunch of them, then you want to pre-slice them and then freeze them, which I didn't used to be a believer of, but I've become an endorser of pre-slicing and freezing your bagels so that they keep. And that's annoying with jalapeno bagels in particular, because I mean, many types of bagels with toppings, when you slice them or just handle them in general, some of the stuff will fall off, right? But it's usually whatever. But with a jalapeno bagel, when like 3 or 4 or 5 things fall off the top, that's all of it. That's all of the jalapenos. and then you just have a plain bagel or cheese bagel, depending on if it was jalapeno cheddar or just jalapenos. Then you just essentially have a plain bagel, but with these like kind of disturbing looking indentations where the jalapeno slices used to be. And I don't know. The taste is still there, kind of, yeah. Not quite as well as if the jalapenos were still on it. I also feel like jalapeno bagels don't work well with like being inserted vertically, slice-wise into a toaster. I feel like they don't play super well with that. I think you want to handle them as little as possible. So they prefer something like a toaster oven, or maybe just an oven. But I don't have a toaster oven. I've never tried putting a bagel directly into an oven. I guess I could try putting it on broil. Feels kind of weird though. What's it called? Trypophobia. Trypophobia? Yeah. I think I have that, because, I don't know, I definitely have like an aversion to like clusters of holes or bumps like that. And so that's why, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I want to be careful with my jalapeno bagels. I really don't want all of the slices of jalapenos falling out and just leaving a cluster of holes on the bagel. It's really disturbing to me. You love toasted bagels. That's just about the only way I like them. Toasted or maybe like exceedingly fresh, I guess. But definitely. Is it tryptophobia or trypophobia? I thought it was tryptophobia. I thought it was like what you're saying. But I just tried to Google it, and it didn't have the T in there, or at least that's not what it suggested to me. I don't know. Yeah, trypophobia bagels. Trypophobia? Trypophobia? Pronunciation. Let's see, dictionary.
Trypophobia.
Well, that was way louder than I was prepared for that to be. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. It's weird because it doesn't get triggered by honeycombs. Like for everyone or for you? Maybe it's also because honeycombs are pretty regular. They have pretty strong radial symmetry. Is radial symmetry? Hexagonally axiomatic symmetry? Man, I don't know what I'm saying. They're symmetrical on their vertices. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. They're very regular. There's not like random hexagons punched out of like a solid mass of honeycomb, right? I mean, you know, that just wouldn't be efficient for them, for the bees. It's much more efficient for them to make it regular. Close packing theory or whatever. At least according to that quick Google search that I made, they're saying that part of it comes from it being irregular, or at least slightly irregular. So it's irregular or clusters. And I guess the honeycomb would fall into clusters, but it is very irregular. I don't know. I'm trying to think, you know, slices of jalapenos themselves are not going to be perfectly congruent, and they wouldn't be aligned radially symmetrical on the bagel. They're just going to be scattered. But let's say they were exactly equidistant, perfect circles. I feel like that wouldn't bother me as long as they were actually exactly equidistant, and even if the circles were not like all the same size, the difference in size should be distributed symmetrically. If it was like that, it would probably not trigger me, I think. If it was like a really clean pattern, you know. You hate it when the surface is skin-like. That's fair. Yeah, I think regular holes being punched out of skin, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you even need trypophobia for that to be disturbing. That's just gruesome. For there to be a bunch of holes punched into skin. I think that'll disturb just about anyone. I mean, I guess unless you have like really thick skin. Or maybe if that's just what you work with. Like if you're like a surgeon. Okay, so we can't say anyone, but I think that would disturb a lot of people. Hi, Gunmar. So you can see the epidermis. He's such a dork. It's regular patterns exclusively. That would make sense. But even pretty regular patterns, like, for example, when like holes are like punched out of like, I don't know what it's called, they're like trying to aerate like lawns or something. I think it's for putting nitrogen in the soil or whatever. They'll like punch out holes out of a lawn. And it's pretty regular, but that still kind of disturbs me. It bothered you, but anyways. Yeah, that checks out, at least for surgery. So, I didn't make a video on it yet. I don't know if I will, but I didn't yet anyhow. I was thinking about making a video for YouTube where I like do like a search on Wikipedia and like just kind of surf through Wikipedia with my like starting search being amoeba. I didn't do that yet, but I did the video, I mean, but I did look up some stuff. So one of my viewers was telling me about like amoeboic, the type of movement that an amoeba has, since amoeba is actually apparently defining like the way that the organism moves. Or it's like a sort of like quote-unquote limb that'll extend. And they do kind of like a sort of swimming motion. Kind of like wiggle. They can actually move pretty fast. They will like squish and expand some direction and propel them. And yeah, well, I was looking into that. I don't know if you want to hear this, but one of the things that was like listed as like things that can have like an amoebic movement was like certain kinds of like leukemia cells, like a cancer cell that they've apparently been observed to like stand on like two quote-unquote legs and like walk quote-unquote on like a flat surface, and then if they're submerged they'll switch to amoebic movement. And it's like, I don't know, when I read that I was like, what the heck? Because I always thought that cancer cells were like cells that had just gone haywire, you know, they had like some sort of disruption in their genetic code that makes it so they just multiply non-stop and that's all they do. But apparently not. Apparently they will like keep actively interacting with their environment and like develop new abilities, which is, I don't know, that's pretty horrifying. I don't know why I shared that. Welcome, Miss Hudson. Thank you. I hope you're doing super well. Oh, thank you. They're T-posing the like super cancer cells. I don't know if they're T-posing. I feel like, you know, if so it's a single-celled organism, right? I mean, unless you want to consider cancer to be part of their host. I feel like they've kind of broken off and they've become like single-celled organisms. That like infect their host. But anyhow, like if you think about it, right, if they have like two legs and it's a single-celled organism, then they would be like an amogus. Thank you for the boop, assassin. I'm glad if you like it. I don't know if I can say this is going to be your usual. I'll probably semi-regularly do this kind of thing. I was thinking to do more of our bar ASMR. But, I don't know, today I was just so sleepy. I figured I'll just do something lower energy. don't know how long I want to stream, but I don't want to end too soon, because I've been wanting to stream longer for one, and for two, I really don't want to go to bed too soon, because then that'll make it really, really hard to stream next time. Let's see. Let's read one of these. Or maybe more than one. This one looks really short. I'll read a couple. ASD. So this one, bedtime stories. Now this is a treasury of best loved poems, which I think is going to be good for doing ASMR reading, because they'll be short, and it's not like you're going to miss out on any plot because they're separate. Oh, uh-oh. This one is called On Bundling. I can read. By Anonymous. Since in bed, a maid may bundle or be chaste. It doth no good to burn abroad. It is a needless waste. This next one is called To the Virgins, to Make Much of Time, by Robbo Tarek. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, old time is still a-flying, and this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying. The glorious lamp of heaven, the sun, the higher he's a-getting, the sooner will his race be run, and nearer he's to setting. That age is best which is the first, when youth and blood are warmer, being spent the worse and worst, time still succeed the former. Then be not coy, but use your time, and well ye may go merry, for having lost but once your prime, you may forever tarry. Oh yeah, dude. Whatever, Robert. This next one is Careless Love. So by Anonymous. Love, oh love, oh careless love, you see what careless love can do. When I wore my apron low, couldn't keep you from my door. Fare you well, fare you well. Now I wear my apron high, scarce see you passing by. Fare you well, fare you well. I'll do one more. Western Wind, also by Anonymous. A western wind, when wilt thou blow? The small rain down can rain. Christ, if my love were in my arms, and I in my bed again. in their own bed again. They're like banished. May rest all. I don't think we're gonna go super long today. Glad if you like them. Hey Ra, may you rest well. Yeah, I like fast tapping, fast tapping ASMR as well. My favorite is probably Globbles. But tapping sounds are pretty high up there for me. this old mic cover. And I used to use this on my old microphone, but my new microphone doesn't really take a mic cover. But let's see if I can still do this. I'll just like place it right by my mic. I don't know if it's gonna have like the same effect. I'm like brushing out with them. These individual tea packets. I don't know. You tell me if that was working properly. I feel like it's a little bit hard to control. Let's not drop things. Alright, I have these microfiber cloths. this pokey flex thing? Is that something you can do even if you don't have a buddy set? Select one by clicking the heart icon on the extension. Is that so? How did you level your dude up? Do you just have to battle? I've never battled anybody. I should pick like a level 1 buddy. How do I have this? I have a Kyogre? Why? How? Huh? Oh dude, I got a Wooper. Oh, what? A Kyogre. Private battle passworded. Yeah, Kyogre. How? I don't know. You have a Dialga. Whoa. Alright, let's see. Oh, you have 67% completion. Mine's not as high. Alright, 44%. Maybe I should try like re-rolling Kara's stats. So with their average IV's higher. afraid to press the lines buttons. I don't know what they are. Several people have completed the entire Death Race. That's insane. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what we can do. This is on like not my stream page. This is Kiva. We were playing Monster Hunter with them earlier before we started stream. Well, I don't really care about battling with this guy, so I'm not gonna use like the IV reset. Those are more expensive. I'm just gonna use this one. Totally got his. It's like average IVs. Higher. Alright. How high is that? I don't know, that's a little higher. Okay, that's like you have a Latios. I saw a Latios up here, but I didn't catch it. I think out of all of this, I'd probably only care about maybe Articuno and Latios. So that's like good for you, right? You like Darkrai. Yeah, I don't really know who that is. Ever battle. I had intended to, but then they didn't let me have my team made only out of Dragonite and Metagross. I just had a shitload of Dragonite and Metagross. And they're like, no, you can't do that. So then I tried remaking my team still out of only pseudo-legendaries. Got like 6 different ones and they're like, no, you can't do that either. So then I gave up. Okay. Looks like I have one that says Tapu Koko. There. Mildly cute. What am I setting this on? Set something over there. Oh, just a little shelf is moving around. That's not good. I think I still need to rearrange this, get more used to having more space. Put this here for now. Rearrange this later. Nice though that I can finally stop complaining about not having enough space. I know I have enough. Let's try not to open this too loud. Alright. I have enough space. Tapu Fini and Tapu Lele. Oh, it's like kind of a clam witch deal. Okay. And Lele is kind of like a squid witch deal. Okay. Oops. I definitely need to reorganize this and make better use of my increased space. Okay. Be smooth, yeah, and may you be greatly blessed, loving kindness. Okay, let's see, put that there, and put this here. Yeah, that ought work. I wonder if different Pokemon are spawning elsewhere. No, it looks like they're getting the same. Interesting. So that's why that'll explain why sometimes we start stream and it'll just be like this Pokemon escaped, but like they never told us that it spawned because we weren't live when it spawned. But there's just like one universal spawn pool, so it's only spawning one at a time across all of the users. Okay. Whoa. That looks like my badge changed color again. I think I am now the only person who has the red badge. Whoa. Yeah, I think I'm the only one with the red badge. Because Parsec was, they were following us when, actually they don't have a badge color either, right? They also have a first badge. Yeah, I don't think anyone else will have the red badge. It's only going to be first badges, and then purple. Although, pretty soon, people with purple badges, those will turn red. So I guess it's already been 2 full years. I feel like we didn't really find our groove, did we? I feel like I put a lot of time in, but maybe I didn't play to my strengths. I definitely didn't do extensive networking or marketing. We'll see where we are in 2 more years. I don't know if I've learned a lot. I guess compared to when I first started, I did learn. But I feel like we also somehow did some backsliding quite a bit along the way. I think after my first year, I had pretty high hopes. I thought, maybe by the time I got to my second year, I thought, maybe at that point we'll be chasing the partner program or have already entered it. But actually, we've done some backsliding, and if anything, we're further from it than 1 year in. So I don't know. I don't know if I learned what not to do, or just to care less or care more. But we'll keep chasing our goals. I'll keep my chin up about it. Partner is a pretty high bar, just like this. What do you mean? Like my text bar? Gotta keep my chin physically up over the over the chat box. Maybe I'll make a video on YouTube talking about it, what I think. Yeah. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see, Cody's streams are usually not too loud. They also tend not to do ASMR. Brody Boba's live again, but they're not doing ASMR this time. Alright, here's what we'll do. Looks like Cody's watching videos. I feel like that actually might be a little bit too loud. We will raid Georgie when. Looks like they're reading. I think so, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I want to put my all into it, but I don't really know what that means. Besides trying to make decent quality content. I think for a long time I probably did a lot of backsliding because I wouldn't put effort in. I would just be sad and play a game. It's probably not too good. Let's try to stick a little bit more strictly to our bar ASMR. I think that's something that I have that I don't know, I don't really see a whole lot of other people do it. Thanks for hanging out, Gunbar. I think you probably stumbled in from an Elden Ring stream. Sadly, it's not going to be super common. Oh, we're ending. Bye.